Hey, Kerry Sullivan here with another How to Kick Ass in Sales. And yesterday I talked all about how people who are feelers or kinesthetics communicate with the world and how you can use that to your advantage. Today it's going to be all about the auditories, so you can identify an auditory and then communicate with them effectively so you can close more sales. Roll the intro. Okay, so we're talking about auditory people, and we're going to talk about how you can spot them and then sell them more effectively. So an auditory person is someone who primarily relates to the world through noises. So these people are a lot more in tune with the sounds in their environment. They're going to be people who are going to be a lot more aware of the music that's playing, and they're also going to be a lot more distracted by certain sounds in the environment as well. So those things are important to them. The other thing with them is just in terms of the way they move their eyes is going to be primarily side to side versus up or down. Again, it's going to be side to side eye movements like so versus up or down. That's another good cue. The other thing is just the way they actually talk. A lot of the time there will be very little voice inflection when they're talking. It'll tend to be more monotone and robotic. And that actually is also the way they move. They will tend to move more in a robotic fashion, if at all. So I do a lot of hand gesturing, and they tend to have their hands straight down by their sides. And again, they will move more in a robotic fashion. Maybe they will break the robot out. No, I'm just joking. They probably won't do that. But anyway, you get the point. They will tend to breathe more through the mid-belly versus high up in the chest or deep down in the belly as well when they're talking. And they will say things to you like, yeah, I understand what you're saying. In terms of that, they will say also, that sounds good to me. They will say things such as, that shirt or those colors are very loud. So those are all different things they're saying. Or they'll say, yeah, listen to me. I think this should happen like this, right? Again, another audio cue that is happening. So when you're relating to these people in a sales environment, sounds are going to be really important. So make sure there's no distracting sounds. Try to have it neutral. Maybe you have some light music. If you have materials that they can listen to about your products and or services, those will be really effective. They'll understand things better that way. When you're talking to them, say, how does this sound to you? Do you have any other questions you'd like to vocalize with me? Things of that nature, right? Listen to this when you're talking to them, right? Things like that. Listen to what this has to offer to you. So when you talk to them in those types of fashions and really feed their words back to them that they're saying to you, then they will be able to relate to you a lot better. And if you communicate with an auditory person using those cues and knowing those things about them, your chances of actually closing the deal and getting the sale will go sky high. It's way, 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 way higher. So that's it. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking all about visual people. So that is it. I will see you on the next How to Kick Ass. And says, hey, if you like this, feel free to share it and or subscribe. And I'll see you on the next How to Kick Ass in Sales video. Bye-bye.